Lochani, I have said it 1,000 times that South African Parliament is not a place where you send an uninformed person to go and play games there. When you set your foot in Parliament, you better make sure that you know your facts. Now, on the 7th administration, the debate on the opening of Cyril Ramaphosa, some politicians have shown their stupidity and lack of knowledge at the highest level. I mean, GAYTON Mckenzie once again showed us how clueless he is on the task in hand for him. And once again, we saw the MK party and the EFF shine with flying colors in addressing matters, raising issues, and also calling GAYTON Mckenzie to order. Such a person we can talk about is the best politician in South Africa, according to me, Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, who took the show of the day and he showed us why he is a high caliber parliamentarian. Let's talk about that and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
What did the president's speech do to you in terms of your own impressions?
I think this was one of the best speeches by President Cyril Ramaphosa. I think one of the best. He spoke about the future. He spoke about what we lack. He spoke about how we're going to fix that.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, we're covering the debates that has been happening in Parliament. My people, do we have to address this GAYTON Mckenzie guy? Listen, when we talk about people that are not fit to be in Parliament because of their mentality, because of their educational level, because of their character, and because of their history as criminals, GAYTON Mckenzie is the best example to make. This man is not fit to be in Parliament. This man is not fit to pass any budget. This man is not fit to run any ministries. This man is not fit to debate any matters of substance that has to do with impacting the lives of South Africans. GAYTON Mckenzie is clueless as a politician. The problem with South Africa is that South Africa, we go for the latest trend. We go for what is trending. If someone is trending and they're talking too much, we just follow them. But GAYTON Mckenzie exposed himself that he has absolutely no substance in what he says. He speaks like he's speaking politics in a corner somewhere at a street corner. He knows nothing. He speaks politics as if they are somewhere in a Chisanyama. And luckily, we've got politicians like Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, who's going to call these parliamentarians to order. Hi, guys. Yeah, no, we are so thankful that parliamentarians like Mbuyiseni Ndlozi are there. Because if they are not there, dodgy characters like GAYTON Mckenzie will be left to say as whatever they want and do as they please. But Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi had to correct him to say, listen, stick to the fact you are in Parliament, you are not in the streets.
House Chair, because a government minister cannot deliberately mislead the House. There is no sovereign wealth fund in this country. You must withdraw. There's no such a thing. At this stage where you are, it's not those talks by the streets you are having. You must speak facts on behalf of a government. There's no sovereign wealth fund in this country. You must withdraw. Take us serious here.
Yes, people want positions, people want power. I'm in politics for power. You are too used to politicians that lie to you. I'm in politics for power, make no mistake. I'm here for power, unashamedly power. That's why I'm here.
So in Parliament, you don't play around with words. You don't say things that are promises as if they are facts. You don't say things that you think that you want to do as if they are already done. And that's exactly what Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi was saying to this foolishness of GAYTON Mckenzie, this waste of space. Oh my God, South Africa, we have a problem here. we have a problem here. The minister who says, I'm here for power. I'm just here for power. Nobody will tell me. Yeah, guys. And, you know, if you want, as a colored person, to vote for a party that is pro-colored people, you know who you must vote for. The National Colored Party, that is the one that you must vote for, not this GAYTON Mckenzie. The NCC is the party to vote for, not this patriotic alliance that does not know actually where they stand. Now that he cannot sing Mabahambe every day, he does not know what to say. He's busy on the podium, busy exposing himself as an individual who lacks knowledge about what is going on. And now you take a chance, GAYTON, you stupid fool. You take a chance and you address, you target the Honorable Dr. John Hlophe to say, you are going to challenge and appeal all the judgments that John Hlophe made, and you will pay for those appeals. Guys, listen to what this guy said, because this is a serious thing. It's not a by the way thing. He's speaking from the heart, because GAYTON is a criminal deep down in his heart.
I want to say to Honorable Judge Hlophe, I'm sitting there and I'm shocked because you, Honorable Judge, have sent many of my old friends to jail with Roman Dutch law, which you enjoyed. Have sent many of my old friends to jail with Roman Dutch law, which you enjoyed. Have sent many of my old friends to jail with Roman Dutch law, which you enjoyed. You, while you were getting you talk about the blue lights, while you were getting the perks of the judge, being a judge, you never saw something wrong with blue light, you never saw something wrong with Roman Dutch law. Today, when you're no longer there, now you are seeing something wrong with Roman Dutch law. It cannot be. I'm going to pay for an appeal for everybody that has been sentenced by you, because you sentenced them with the wrong law according to you. Thank you very much, Honorable.
And this level of stupidity should not be just taken by the way or in a passing. What GAYTON Mckenzie is saying there, he's speaking from the heart. It's just that he find an angle to express what is in his heart. He's saying, listen, I will appeal every person that you send to jail. You have sent many of my friends. Listen to that. That is a person speaking from the heart. You have sent to jail many of my friends with this Roman Dutch law. Many of who? My friends. Not many people, not many innocent people, not many criminals, not many Cape Townians or Western Kapanars, but many of my friends. So we know how he feels about the MK party, and we know how he feels about John Hlophe. This is the type of politicians that we have, who expose themselves on that podium. I'm going to appeal every judgment and pay for it from my pocket. You see, the money goes to that man's head. This money that he's getting from the mines in Zimbabwe is going into his head. GAYTON. Such a foolish politician. And I was saying, colored people, at least this guy stands for you. But if the leader of the party has absolutely no substance when he speaks, no sense of knowledge of what he's talking about, what is the rest of the party going to speak about? Taking in consideration that he got comedians there. I mean, GAYTON has got comedians there as members of parliament. Took a person who never been part of politics, just a comedian who was making clips on TikTok and Facebook, and made them a parliamentarian. Took two little girls, 20-year-old and a 21-year-old, took them to parliament. Because he does not want to be challenged. He wants to be the cleverest dumb cop in the room. But don't worry, guys, we've got our Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, who had to remind him of the stance of Dr. John Hlophe when he was still on the benches.
The judge has written a thesis when he was on the bench, attacking Roman Dutch law.
Honorable Ndlozi.
Your illiteracy is not going to help us.
Can you please sit down?
This judge
Honorable
has
Ndlozi.
written papers against Roman Dutch
Honorable
law
Ndlozi, can you
when he
please
was
sit
on the
down?
bench.
Can you take the
You come here and you lie. You lie. This judge spoke about decolonization of the law from the bench. Don't lie here, man. Must read extensive, well-researched papers that are peer-reviewed. Yes, yes. And he didn't say anything about sports, about arts. He gets there.
Honorable.
What's going to happen about the arts?
Honorable Ndlozi.
Now, the reason why John Hlophe was removed as a principal judge in Western Cape is because he was giving the DA a headache. The same DA that was so racist to this GAYTON Mckenzie boy, the same DA, John Hlophe was putting them on the line to say, you are not transforming the Western Cape. And it is true. The Western Cape only transforms in Cape Town and in specific areas in Cape Town. When you come from Langa, Khayelitsha, Mitchells Bay, you are in an area where there is no development, the crime rate is high and everything. That is the truth of what is happening in Western Cape. And John Hlophe was one of those judges with recorded evidence who has written against the Roman Dutch law, that this Roman Dutch law does not serve us well as South Africans, as Africans at large. That's what John Hlophe said. I mean, the doc was speaking about this so many years ago. I mean, we can go back to 2001, we can go back to even 2009, we can go back to 2020, we can go back to even when he was impeached. What he was saying, this guy, you can hear this person is a person that is completely against the Roman Dutch law. Even now, still standing against the law to say, we will change this law. We will get the numbers that they require to change this law. We will not break any law in changing it. We will gather the numbers, the masses of the people, and change this law. So we thank God for people like Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. We thank God because it looks like a joke, but if you don't correct something that has been said, other people will think that GAYTON Mckenzie has won the argument, while GAYTON Mckenzie has said absolutely nothing. What a waste of space. Do you guys know what is a waste of space? Huh? Yeah. But anyway, let me end this video on a lighter note where Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi helps our Honorable Gwede Mantashe
on real important issues.
Honorable Mantashe, can you take your seat? What is the point of order, Honorable Ndlozi?
Speaker, I wanted to check if it's parliamentary for Honorable Mantashe to put the wrong button in the wrong...
Order, Honorable members. Order. Honorable Ndlozi, can you please
I'm protecting the dignity of GNU now.
Honorable Ndlozi. Honorable Ndlozi. Honorable members, can we take ourselves seriously and each other seriously too? This is an important debate, and I don't think it is an honor for each one of us to actually cast aspersion or to actually impugn on another person's character. Honorable Mantashe, you can please proceed.
Okay, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Ndlozi, for helping me out. Thank you. So, the real challenge facing us in this House...
Honorable Speaker, we have the rules of the House.
Order, members.
We have the rules of the House.
Honorable member, this is not a perfect wedding. On what rule are you rising? On what rule? Honorable Ndlozi, take your seat.
Honorable members of the EFF, honorable member, take your seat.
Honorable
Please
Speaker.
proceed.
Honorable Speaker.
Now, that was absolutely not necessary for Honorable Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi to address the buttons on GAYTON. But when you are in Parliament, you need to know how to utilize your time. You need to know how to utilize your time with calling a point of order so that people can know that you are in their midst. You understand? That is what these politicians are doing. Point of order, chairperson. Point of order, chairperson. Because they want to get their point across. Because remember, in the debates, they are given specific minutes to say, you speak for 3 minutes, no more than that. You speak for 4 minutes. Depending on the size of the party, you get allocated a certain amount of time. That's it. So others, like both Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, who's been experienced seasonal parliamentarians, they will know where to steal time and bring the attention to them again. And no other party, not the MK, not the EF, not the ANC, no other party can do it better than the EFF, because the EFF is at youth at heart. At heart, there's only youth people, and they understand other systematic, strategic ways to enter into the time frame of parliament than other politicians. Other parliamentarians are old. They are just sitting there. They just want to hear debate. Not the EFF. No, the EFF knows what. That's why you see that the EFF is taking that moral support to support the MK, to say, okay, because the MK people are not saying anything, we are going to say something. And that is what we talk about, a seasonal, a well-oiled machine, parliamentarian like Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. So I love whatever he did there, and I respect the EFF so much, and I respect Mbuyiseni Ndlozi so much, and I rate him high. I hope I'll be able to see him on the 11th birthday of the EFF when they come here in Kimberley, in my city. I want to see him. If you guys see this clip, I'm speaking to Tato. She have not yet answered me. I want to interview Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi. It will be a dream come true. And also Mpilo Mautwe, I want to interview her also, and other persons of the EFF. It will be a bonus to interview anyone. But those two, Mpile and Dr. Mbuyiseni Ndlozi, it's and if you can give me a lady also, why not give me a lady. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We were live late. I mean, now it's 2 o'clock in the morning as I'm recording this video, but you guys are gonna get it first thing in the morning. Thank you so much. Until we meet next time, don't forget to subscribe, guys, and go to African Mojolo and subscribe to African Mojolo. New content is dropping. You guys know over the weekend we drop hard content on African Mojolo. So new content dropped yesterday, and today and tomorrow new content will be dropping on African Mojolo. Please click the subscribe button while you are at it, that side also. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.
This episode was proudly brought to you by Black Heart Clothing. Black Heart Clothing, after the African spirit. For any inquiries and orders, please contact us on 068 473 6908 or email us on theblackheart@gmail.com. The Black Heart, the hustle continues.